Starting with the name of Almighty Allah, who is the start of every start and the end of every end. Assalamu alaikum friends. Welcome to the next video of the All-Rounders. Today we are going to start a short series, Know the Prophets of Allah. The main aim of this series is to enhance your Islamic knowledge by providing you all the general information about the prophets which were sent as messengers of Allah Almighty. Basically, this series is not going to be in an order, but the All-Rounders will try its best to provide you the information of as many prophets as it could. So, the Prophet of Allah, which we are going to discuss about today, is Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And surely, Yunus is from among the messengers. Remember, when he ran away towards the boat that was already loaded, then he participated in drawing lots to offload one of the passengers and was the one who was defeated. Then the fish swallowed him while he was reproaching his own self. Had he not been of those who proclaim Allah's purity? Surah As-Safat, verse 139 to 142. The people of Nineveh. Nineveh is a city in Iraq. The inhabitants of the town of Nineveh were idolaters who used to commit all kinds of sins. They had made many idols which were kept in the temples, and those people worshipped them. Despite that, Allah Almighty had blessed them with several bounties. But alas, those people, instead of thanking Allah, started disobeying Him. Among all those non-believers, a young man was growing up who was not only a believer but also a pious and devoted man. His name was Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam, who was not happy with the idol worshipping of his people. Allah, the true Lord, chose him for prophethood and asked him to call the people towards faith and towards the worship of one and only Allah. Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam started working on that mission with his full vigor and zeal. He invited people towards true Lord Allah, both individually and collectively. Whenever he saw that a few people had gathered together, he invited them towards faith by saying, "O people, Allah the true Lord has sent me among you as a prophet so I can guide you to the straight path. Allah the Omnipotent has asked me to tell you that He is one and alone. No one shares His authority. Worship Him and ask for His forgiveness. Leave idolatry. O my people, why do you go to these statues? They are just carved pieces of stones. They can't see, speak, hear, or think. They can neither benefit nor harm." The people disliked his interference in their way of worship, so they argued, "We and our forefathers have worshipped these gods for many years. Then now how can you call them bad? Oh Yunus, you are a non-believer and a cheater." Prophet Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam replied patiently, "I just want to correct your wrongdoings. If you would follow me, Allah Almighty will certainly forgive you and will make you to walk on the straight path." Yunus alayhi salam preached Allah's message to the people of Nineveh, but no one listened to him. Those people were very stubborn. proud and arrogant, and they failed to understand that a person like him could be a prophet. Yunus alayhi salam got disappointed by his people. Then he threatened them that they would be punished. He himself left the city and started walking to an unknown direction. When Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam left the city, few signs of Allah's displeasure started appearing, which made the people realize that they had made a mistake by not hearing to Allah's Prophet. They understood that Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam was the Prophet of Allah, and if they would not leave idolatry, so they definitely would be punished. So all of them, along with their families, gathered in a big ground and started crying and asking for Allah's forgiveness. They truly were ashamed of their mistakes and were asking sincerely for Allah's pardon. They cried so much that their beards and shirts got wet by their tears. Allah removed His wrath and showered His blessings upon them once again. On the other hand, Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam reached to a seashore where a boat was ready to depart. Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam asked the permission of the passengers to ride on the boat. Passengers noticed that he looked like a pious and good man, so they allowed him to ride the boat. The boat started traveling. Weather was perfectly fine. Suddenly, the speed of wind started increasing and the clouds covered the sky. Thunder and lightning started striking the sky. It started to rain, which changed into thunderstorm. The sea also turned violent and the boat started jolting badly that caused the fear of its drowning. The waves looked wild. They rose up as high as mountains, then plunged down like valleys, tossing the ship and sweeping over the deck. All the passengers at the boat got panicked. One of the passengers said, "There must be a person amongst us who has committed a guilt or a sin. We should draw a ballot, and the person whose name will come out would be thrown in the sea. Maybe when that person would get away from us, then Allah, the true Lord, might save us from the drowning." All the passengers agreed to it. When balloting was done, Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam's name came out in the draw, but people refused to throw him as he appeared to be very pious. Balloting was done again and then the third time, and Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam's name came out all 3 times. Now those people were bound to throw him in the sea. As soon as the people threw Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam in the sea, a big fish swallowed him into its furious stomach, but as it was happening on Allah Almighty's command, so Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam didn't feel any pain at all. When he regained consciousness and tried to move his feet and hands, so he felt that he is in abyss of darkness inside the fish's stomach. Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam quickly prayed, "Oh Allah, none has the right to be worshipped but you. Glorified and exalted be you. Truly, I have been the wrongdoer." Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam accepted his mistake in front of Allah Almighty, that he left his people alone without getting Allah's order when they were about to be punished for their disobedience, and went out of Nineveh. Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam remained in the fish's stomach for several days and kept on praying and asking for Allah's forgiveness. He prayed, "Oh my Lord, I have bowed in front of you in prostration at a place where no one else has worshipped you. So forgive my mistake, as you are the most merciful." Allah, the most merciful Lord, accepted Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam's prayer and forgave him. Then the fish ejected him out at the beach on Allah's command. Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam was very weak and sick then. Allah showed mercy on him and caused a gourd vine to grow to considerable length over him for providing him shade against sunlight. Staying in the same condition for a few days, Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam recovered fully, and then Allah the Omnipotent ordered him to return back to his people. Allah the Most Gracious told him that he had forgiven his people. Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam returned back to his people. The entire population was happy to see him back. He again started preaching Allah's message to them. Now the people had started believing and worshipping only and true Lord Allah with sincere hearts. This comes to the end of this video. Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam was indeed a pious and devoted man by heart, and he worshipped the true Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Please stay tuned for the next video because inshallah we will try to continue this short series, and all you can do for us is that like the video, share with your family and friends so that they can also enhance their knowledge of Islam, and you can subscribe the All Rounders, which is totally free, and hit the bell icon. All this in one row. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.